Hello, everyone. I'm Becky Hennessy, your DGC president. The board and I would like to welcome you to our spring concert, All God's Creatures Got a Place in the Choir. This is our second ever virtual concert, and while we are getting the hang of it, we certainly look forward to being back with our singers in person someday very soon. Nonetheless, we actually love that these online concerts allow those of you who are not local to be with us today. Our spring concert is always the most challenging as it comes just 8 weeks after the beginning of our winter semester. You will be amazed by what these girls have accomplished in less than 10 rehearsals. We want to thank all of you at home who've supported your singers as they continue doing virtual DGC. It's not an easy way to learn music, different voice parts, and choreography, especially after a day of online school. But these girls have hung in there and given it their all. We're inspired by their enthusiasm for learning new music and for being a part of the Danville Girls Chorus. And as always, the board and I want to recognize and thank our fabulous directors who lead and guide our girls each week. Our artistic director, Ken Abrams, and assistant directors, Jennifer Brown, Angela Borba, and Dorita Seth. And of course, our wonderful accompanists and classroom helpers. And now we invite you to sit back and enjoy our show. Here's our artistic director, Mr. Ken Abrams.
Thank you, Becky, and thank you for all your efforts to help keep the staff and DGC afloat during these COVID times. Our second virtual concert is being brought to you on the YouTube and Facebook platform, but dare I say, there is still a chat feature in today's concert. So feel free to share your comments with the singers and families out there in the virtual world. We might even be selecting some of these comments to be presented as a little flow pattern on the bottom. And if you happen to not be in Danville or even out of state, chime in where you're watching from. Today's concert is themed The Animal Kingdom. Almost every single one of my singers in the concert choir has at least one pet in their household. And as you'll see in the combined video at the end of the show, some of them have exotic pets like birds and snakes, goats, and even a tarantula. But before we begin, a big thank you to parents out there for their support of the DGC program, and an additional thank you to all of our singers for sticking with it, for showing up each Wednesday, and their commitment and dedication is amazing. And now for our first song, an American spiritual about Noah and all the creatures on his ark. Speaking of which, what a rain pour last night. It just showered at my house. This song is probably the hardest one in the program. It's a 3-part and it's a cappella, which means without any accompaniment. Here is the concert choir singing The Animals A Comin'.
There's animals and animals and animals and animals and animals and animals. Yes, Lord, the animals are coming one by one. The old cow chewing on a caraway bun. The animals are coming 2 by 2. The elephant and the kangaroo. The animals are coming 3 by 3. The bear and the bug and the bumblebee. Oh, the animals are coming 4 by 4. The old hippopotamus stuck in the door. The animals are coming 5 by 5. Thus the animals did arrive. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah to the Lamb. Oh, the animals are coming 6 by 6. The hyena laughing at the monkey's tricks. The animals are coming 7 by 7. The old fat pig says,
"Who's that shoving?"
The animals are coming 8 by 8. Noah hollered out,
"Shut that gate!"
oh, the animals are coming 9 by 9. Noah hollered out,
"Cut that line!"
oh, the animals are coming 10 by 10. The old Arwoories whistled and nobody knew where they was at till the ark done bump on Ararat. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah to the
Thank you, Noah, Mr. Abrams, and your menagerie of animals. Next up is the the honor choir. For our viewers new to Danville Girls Chorus, the honor choir is an audition group from within the concert choir. Their participation is based on their singing ability, musical talent, note reading, and overall musicianship, and not just on their grade level. They will be taking you underwater for a visit below the sea with our fish and mammal friends. This piece is actually a classical composition by the French composer Saint-Saëns. It is from a very famous suite called The Carnival of Animals, and I'm sure most of you will quickly recognize the theme from the most famous of these, The Swan. And so on. So, words have recently been added to our rendition of this, making it accessible for choirs to sing. So, here is our Saint-Saëns song, The Aquarium.
Light shines through the water, showing off our colors. Brilliant hues within the blue, bright jewels against the reef. Swim, shim, glim, glide. Souls of fish so mesmerizing. Memories of the ocean, life in boundless motion. Here we play and swim all day, enclosed within glass walls. Dashing, flashing, flying, entertaining, mystifying. Light shines through the water, showing off our colors. Around and round we go, we're fast and then we're slow. We rise and then we dive, what joy to be alive.
And now back to the concert choir for a song about the migration of birds. Here is Something Told the Wild Geese.
Something told the wild geese it was time to go. Though the fields lay golden, something whispered snow. Leaves were green and stirring, berries lustered gloss, but beneath warm feathers, something cautioned frost. Oh, the sagging orchards, steamed with amber spice, but each one restive and had remembered eyes. Something told the wild geese it was time to fly. Summer sun was on their wings. Winter
Thank you, Concert Choir, and that beautiful song. And now I give you Becky Hennessy.
Thank you, Ken. As you can see and hear, even in these virtual times, DGC is still providing a quality musical and educational experience for our singers. We want to be able to continue providing that for our singers in the future. Normally, the ticket sales from our spring concert generate approximately $5,000, which helps to fund our overall program so that we can keep tuition affordable for our families. We appreciate the support that each of you has already given your singer and DGC and wanted to thank you by providing this concert free of charge. However, if you'd like to make a donation, even that $15 ticket fee that you would have normally spent, we'd welcome it. All donations are tax deductible, but more importantly, it ensures that your girls can continue to benefit from this excellent program. Donating is simple. You start a new text and type in this phone number, 925-230-4661. Again, that's 925-230-4661, and then type in the word give. Then follow the prompts to securely donate via your credit card. No amount is too small or too great, and your credit card information is completely confidential between you and your provider. We thank you in advance for supporting this wonderful program that does so much for our girls. And now, back to Ken and the show.
Thank you, Becky. Next up is our beginning level choir, the preparatory chorus. This introductory chorus has girls in grades 3 and 4. Singers in this choir learn the very basics of singing and musicianship and working together as an ensemble. They will be singing about lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, and a herd of horses. Under the direction of their head veterinarian, Miss Angela Borba, here is the preparatory choir.
Thanks, Ken. Good morning and happy Saturday. As Mr. Abrams mentioned, my name is Miss Borba, and I have been the preparatory choir director with DGC for 16 years now. As you can imagine, this year has been unlike any other, but we continue to make magical musical memories one Zoom rehearsal at a time. Our first concert selection for you this morning is All the Pretty Little Horses, a well-known and well-loved American folk song. With its roots in African American culture, it is now celebrated across cultures and generations as one of the most beautiful and haunting lullabies. Our girls have a special connection to this song as they all have unique experiences with horses, whether riding horses or drawing pictures of horses or enjoying watching videos of horses. They all feel a special connection. They were instructed to choose some of their favorite pictures of horses and to take a picture of themselves with something that reminded them of the lyrics of our song. We hope you enjoy this video montage of their picture selections, along with their beautiful voices singing this well-known and beautifully haunting melody.
When you wake, you shall have
We're now going to change the mood a little bit with our version of the popular hit song, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. We are going to take you into the jungle with all of those fun and exciting jungle animals. The girls have created their own noises, and we will feature our fabulous accompanist, Mrs. Wallen, our classroom helper, Grace, on the African percussion, and Miss Borba on the drum, along with your lovely singers moving and grooving to show you just how much fun it can be to be in the jungle. Enjoy.
Thank you, Ms. Borba and the preparatory choir. I am continually amazed at what our youngest members accomplish during normal times, and even more so in this virtual environment. Now, as you know, DGC is an organization run entirely on the help and support of our parent volunteers. And without parents willing to give of their time and talents, we would not be the organization that we are. Many of us on the board have daughters who will be graduating from the program this spring. Creating vacancies on our board and committees for next year. and new opportunities for you to be involved. So I'm shamelessly recruiting for next year's leadership of DGC. We would love to talk to any parent interested in joining our board or leading a committee for next year. We promise it's a rewarding experience. Most positions take less than an hour of your time per week, while helping to ensure that Danville Girls Chorus can continue to provide outstanding programs and musical opportunities for your daughter. Please watch your email for more information. And now, back to Ken.
Thank you, Becky. A quick shout out to some of our DGC alumni watching. Hi, Catherine Ramirez, Grace Thompson, Avery Chapman in Florida, and Elizabeth Tack. And also a shout out to my Black Hawk Chorus family. Hope to see you all very soon. Our next choir up is the Intermediate Choir. The second level choir is designed for girls in grades 4 and 5. These girls delve into more complex music and musical structures. Presenting a program of The Birds and the Bees, here is the Intermediate Choir and their zookeeper, Dorita Seth.
Ken, for that kind introduction. Again, I am Dorita Seth, and I am the director of Intermediate Choir. And I have a blast with these girls every single week. Intermediate Choir success would be nothing without mentioning the work given to us by our accompanist, Mary Jo Malabuyo, and our classroom assistant, Eve Arnold. Our ensemble consists of mainly 4th and 5th graders. Our first song is La Bilingual Butterfly, and when I first introduced this song to the choir, you wouldn't believe how excited they were for the opportunity to sing in Spanish. We had a blast learning this piece, and we hope that you enjoy La Bilingual Butterfly.
One day I saw a mariposita en mi jardín gozar. Necesito mariposita, preparando to fly, ready to fly. Pobre mariposita, querente, se cayó. She forgot to unveil las alitas. Ella lloró y lloró. Ella lloró y lloró. Vuela, mariposita, no llores, no llores. Vuela, mariposita, don't be afraid to try. Mariposita, vuela, no llores. Vuela, mariposita, dry your eyes, lift your heart, spread your wings, and fly, fly, fly.
Our second selection for you today is called I Sing Because I'm Happy, and this song is actually a gospel song written by Charles Gabriel, but arranged to be called I Sing Because I'm Happy by Rolla Dilworth. The original gospel tune by Charles Gabriel is called His Eyes on the Sparrow, and if you are a Sister Act fan, this particular song was featured in the second Sister Act movie. We have a lot of fun in this song, so we hope that you enjoy I Sing Because I'm Happy, arranged by Rolla Dilworth.
I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing happy, yes I am. I'm so happy, yes. I'm so happy, yes I am. I'm so happy, yes. I'm so happy, yes I am. I'm so happy, yes. I'm so happy, yes I am. I'm so happy, yes. I'm so happy, yes I am. I'm so happy, yes. I'm so happy, yes I am. I'm so happy, yes. I'm so happy, yes I am. For his eye is on the sparrow, and I know he watches
Thank you, Intermediate Choir. I got my rhythm going now. Another shout out to alumni Georgia Summers. Hi, Georgia. And to Mia Scattini. Next up is our apprentice choir. This is the third level of choirs at the Danville Girls Chorus. It is the final step to concert choir and consists of girls in grades 5 through 8. Singing a song from Dr. Dolittle and a piece entitled The Beauty of Life, here is their animal trainer, Mrs. Jennifer Brown.
What wonderful spring weather we've been having, this opportunity to be singing together about the wonderful creation of animals. Apprentice is very excited to perform for you today. Talk to the Animals, one of my favorite songs from a musical I loved growing up called Dr. Dolittle. And this just brings back such wonderful memories for me. And I've taught it many years to my choirs because of my love for it. And then we would like our second piece to present to you is called The Beauty of Life, and it is filled with all the wonders of all the different animals that we're creating, even slugs, and what joy and beauty they bring to our world and how they all have jobs to do just like we do. I would also like to especially thank my accompanist, Mrs. Lori Hugel, wonderful woman. Your daughters have been very blessed with getting to work with her, and my wonderful assistant Naya. But Mrs. Hugel goes the extra mile all the time, and her recordings of these songs for us, bless her heart, it's very stressful to have to be recording these instead of playing them live, because then people are even more nitpicky. But we're so grateful for her talents and her gifts and the wonderful things she brings to us. So now we hope you enjoy Talk to the Animals and the Beauty of Life, presented to you by the Apprentice Choir.
If we could talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting to a chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting to a cheetah. What a neat achievement it would be. If we could talk to the animals, learn their languages, maybe take an animal degree. Study elephant and eagle, buffalo and beagle, alligator, guinea pig and flea. We would converse in polar bear and python, and we would curse in fluent kangaroo. If people asked us, can you speak rhinoceros? We'd say, of course, miss. Can't you? If we conversed with our furry friends, man to animal, think of all the things we could discuss. If we could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, run and squeak and squawk with the animals, and they would squeak and squawk and speak and talk to us. field, fish in the sea. Fireflies dance to the cricket symphony. Eagles in flight, starlight at night. The beauty of life starts to see. It's good to be alive, to be happy and free. Bright verdant leaves fall from the tree. Sing the songs of spring, babbling roses and flowing streams, searching for magical mystical dreams. Hummingbirds and moons, frisky baboons, the beauty of life starts to see. It's good to be alive, to be happy and free. Songbirds and flames, grasshoppers, beetles and bugs, spiders and salamanders that dance, daddy long legs and slimy black slugs. Crow, 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 tomatoes grass, storm clouds that pass, leaving the scent of a sweet tranquility. Sunrise at dawn, bringing the promise of possibility. Joy in the streets as the morning starts to sing out of living Furry trees, planting the seeds, saving the whales, dolphins and snails. Open your stars, open your eyes. So real to see, where all creatures find that is happy and free. That is happy and free. Happy and free.
Thank you, Apprentice Choir. You know, Becky, the original Dr. Dolittle movie came out in 1967. That's when I was just a little kid.
Really?
Yeah, and I actually got a stuffed Push Me Pull You toy for Easter that year.
When that movie came out, I wasn't even born yet.
Really? Okay, well, let's just move along then. So, Becky, how's the fundraising coming?
Well, it's started kind of slow. We are at $490 so far, and we would like to maybe encourage people to donate a little bit more if they haven't yet.
Becky, how much did we make at the winter concert?
We made over $3,500.
Which pays lots of expenses. So people,
Yes.
if you have the opportunity, we'd love for you to help us out here. Thank you to everyone who's already donated. And if you haven't had the chance to yet, remember, you text to this phone number, 925-230-4661, and then you type the word GIVE.
That's 925-230-4661, and then type the word GIVE. Remember, we're offering this virtual concert for free, so please consider donating what you would normally have been charged at the door.
Awesome. Shout out to Roz Neisinger, who's out there. She's currently the director at Monte Vista High School, and she is an alum of the Danville Girls Chorus. She knows what it's like to try to put these events together. Hi, Roz. Thank you, everyone, for your support, and now we're back to the show. Next up is the Honor Choir singing a song that I know became famous after Becky had at least been born. Here's the perfect song for all you cool cats out there, the Stray Cat Strut.
and I got cat style. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Thank you, Honor Choir. And before we proceed with the next concert choir song, I'd like to take just a quick second to thank several people. First off, my wonderful accompanist, Sierra D. Rankin, for being the videographer, accompanist, running the Zoom meetings, and just being my tech guru. Also, Kirsten Torkelson, our classroom helper, who's always there, busy helping the girls and helping at every angle possible. Our Madam President, Becky Hennessy, who works tirelessly to make sure that our organization is staying afloat and providing this quality musical opportunity for our girls. And last but not least, our tech person behind the scenes and the producer of this show today, David Flashner. Also, a big thank you to our entire DGC staff of teachers, accompanists, and classroom helpers who make each week at DGC a joy for our students. Hats off and bravo to everyone for surviving this Zoom age. Next up is a song that was performed by Bobby Day. Mom, are you out there watching? If you are, this is a very special year in your yearbook. Tell us why. It was recorded also by the Jackson 5 in 1972 and has recently actually been added into the hip-hop world. Here is concert choir rocking it with Rockin' Robin.
All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go and tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, Rockin' Robin. Low Rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wise old owl, the big black crow, flapping their wings, singing go bird go. Rockin' Robin, Rockin' Robin. Low Rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Go, 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 Rockin' Robin. Blow, 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 Rockin' Robin. Fly, 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 Rockin' Robin. High, 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 Rockin' Robin. Go, 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 Rockin' Robin. We're really gonna rock tonight. A pretty little raven at the bird bandstand taught a night to do the bop, and it was grand. He started going steady and bless my soul. He up off the buzzard and the oriole. He rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and bopping and singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go and tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, Rockin' Robin. Low Rockin' Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Twiddly-diddly-dee, 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 tweet, tweet.
Thank you all for joining us in this YouTube Facebook virtual spring concert. And thank you to all of our donors and supporters. Reminder, you can write that number down and pass it out to your family and friends, and I'll help them to contribute to our causes. Our last song is the title of the concert, All God's Creatures Got a Place in the Choir, celebrating a multitude of our feathered and furry friends. Thank you to all the parents and siblings that helped their singer complete this 4 separate video set that was needed to piece the intricate composite song together. Quite a little mastery of work to do in the backgrounds. And not everybody's video made it in for one reason or another, so apologies to you for that. But technicalities are technicalities at this point. Please keep an eye out and see if your favorite critter is highlighted in the spirited finale, All God's Critters Got a Place in the Choir.
All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. Listen to the top where the little birds sing on the melody that the humdrum singing. The hoot owl howl is over everything, and the jaybird just agrees. Singing in the nighttime, singing in the day. The little duck quacks that he's on his way. The possum ain't got much to say, and the porcupine talks to himself. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands, pause, or anything they got now. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing high. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands, pause, or anything they got now. Dogs and cats, they take up the little while the honeybee hums and the cricket fills. The donkey brays and the pony neigh, and the old coyote howls. Listen to the bass, it's the one on the bottom where the bullfrog croaks and the hippopotamus moans and groans with the big to-do, and the old cow just goes mew. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands and pause or anything they got now. It's a simple song, a living song everywhere. Find the ox and the fox and the grizzly bear, the grumpy alligator and the hog above, the sly raccoon and the turtle dove. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now. All God's creatures got a place in the choir. Some sing low and some sing higher. Some sing out loud on the telephone wire. And some just clap their hands or pause or anything they got now.
Thanks again for watching and for supporting the Danville Girls Chorus. And remember, this will be on Facebook and YouTube for perpetuity. So please share with your family and friends. We'll see you next time for our Pops concert in mid-May entitled True Colors. See you later, alligator.
Goodbye, butterfly.
Peace out, trout.
Ta-ta for now, brown cow.
See you soon, raccoon.
Until then, hen,
Got a bolt, Colt.
I'm done, hun.
Out of here, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.